What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about how to get free silver in July, August, and September of 2020, or get 10% cash back on your silver during those same 3 months. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I want to talk about how to get free silver and gold, technically, starting next month. I'm recording this video the middle of June of 2020. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing how to get 10% cash back when you convert your dollars into silver or gold, and how to get free silver and gold by using the same method. Now, first and foremost, if you are a closed-minded person, unwilling to change your ways, even if it helps benefit the stack, turn back now. This video ain't for you. And if you are interested, make sure you stay till the end, because the first example I'm going to give may or may not sound like it contradicts your way of stacking, and then the second example I'm going to give will actually assure you that it actually makes sense and doesn't contradict anything. So, first and foremost, when it comes to the silver and the gold, how do we acquire the silver and the gold? There are a variety of different ways you can quote-unquote pay for it. I do not see it as a purchase. I don't think that I'm paying for it. I've always said that I consider converting my dollars into silver or gold. That's the way that I do things. That's the way that I say it. But at the end of the day, words are just words, so it doesn't really matter. However, there are a couple different ways you can do this. You can head on over to the coin shop, and you can convert your physical paper cash into some silver coins or gold bars or whatever it is that you want to get. Another way is online. All these online precious metal dealer storefronts, they have a list of different ways that you can pay. And another way that we do things is on eBay. A lot of us get silver on eBay. Now, I personally would not get a silver round like I have over here. We got a couple silver rounds right over here on the left side of the screen. I personally would not get a silver round unless, of course, it was from a reputable seller on eBay, someone who has like a 4.5 out of 5 star rating and has had at least a couple hundred successful transactions. That's somebody that I believe I could trust. But if it's just some random person and it says that it's shipping from China, odds are it's not authentic, and odds are it's probably only $4, and it's kind of enticing. It's like,
oh wow, a whole ounce of silver for $4. Wow, what a deal.
When in all actuality, it's a scam. So now, coming around full circle, the focal point of today's video. If you have this specific credit card, it just so happens to be my favorite credit card, it gives you 5% cash back, which is technically 10% cash back during your very first year with the card. So I'll just say 10% throughout the rest of this video. It gives you 10% cash back on rotating quarterly categories. First quarter of the year was this, second quarter of the year was that, third quarter of the year, which is what we are just about to move into, July, August, and September of 2020. One of the biggest components in the category is PayPal. If you set this card as your default method of payment through your PayPal account, you get 10% cash back on everything you buy, if of course it's purchased through PayPal. What does this mean? It means that virtually anything that you get on eBay for July, August, and September, you're going to be getting 10% cash back on those purchases if it's your first year with this card. Now, if you already have this card, it's the Discover It Cashback card. If you already have it and you've had it for more than a year, that means you're going to be getting 5% cash back, which, by the way, is still pretty good. But if you want that 10%, maybe you didn't know about it in the past, Discover does in fact let you apply for a second one. You can hold 2 of these cards. Now, before I go into more detail, if you know someone with this card, make sure you ask them for their referral link, because if you apply for and get approved for this very specific card through somebody's referral link, you and the person that referred you both get a free $50 statement credit each, which means you can spend $50 on the card without having to pay it back. It's a free 50 bucks. If you know someone with the card, use their referral link. If you don't know anyone with the card, I will include my referral link at the top of the description. Click it, apply, if that's what you choose to do. Make sure you do your own research first. Make sure you know every little itty bitty detail about the card. I have in fact made a review video on it if you want to go check that out as well. But I want to talk about getting silver on eBay, because it's not really something that I wanted to do a whole lot of. It's not really something that I used as a method of acquiring silver. I had a hard time saying that, no, I only want to get silver on these particular online precious metal dealer storefronts, and then I realized that eBay is actually a pretty good way of getting your hands on a little bit of silver if you only want to pick up a couple pieces at a time. If you don't have enough cash to hit that $100 minimum for free shipping or whatever, you can always go on over to eBay and pick up just 1 ounce of silver for free shipping if that's what the seller offers you. So eBay is great, and eBay is actually where I've gotten a good portion of my 90% constitutional silver. Now, not all of these were picked up on eBay, but a solid portion of them were, especially these right here, these Standing Liberty quarters. Now, I want to talk about something, because I know a couple people out there have told me in the past that they absolutely refuse to use a credit card or a debit card to pick up silver and gold just because they don't want the paper trail. They do not want it documented. They do not want the bank to be aware. They do not want that information stored somewhere. They don't want anybody to know, which is 100% understandable. So you might be wondering, well, how can I get my hands on some free silver if I have the card, but I do not want to use it on precious metals? And the answer is actually pretty simple. Use the card on anything else. Anything else on eBay. Maybe there are some prepping supplies that you need. Maybe you want to purchase some gift cards. eBay sells gift cards. Maybe you need some equipment. Maybe you're someone like me and that's where you bought your latest tripod or camera or some other video type of equipment. A microphone, for example. Maybe you got a new wallet. Maybe you got this. Maybe you got some tools. Maybe you got a water bottle. Whatever they're selling on eBay, if you're paying with PayPal and you set this card as your default method of payment through PayPal, through your account, you get 10% cash back if it's your first year with the card on absolutely everything. It's not just the precious metals. And you're getting 10% cash back. So for every $200 that you spend, you're getting $20. And what can you do when your Discover cashback balance reaches $20, or really any amount? It could be $5, it could be $100, it could be whatever. What happens when you spend the $200, get the 10% cash back, and now you have a cashback balance of $20? You can go and redeem that $20 for cash, go and get the physical paper currency, and walk these IOU dollars over to a coin shop and trade the $20 for an ounce of silver. No paper trail. Problem solved. See, all it takes is a little bit of strategy, and I know it might sound like I am overhyping the credit card. The reason I do that is because I genuinely love this card. I talk about this card to my family members. I talk about this card to my friends. I think it's a really good card. It's very easy to get your hands on. You do not need a high credit score to be approved for it. It's actually technically considered a starter card. This is what a lot of first-time credit card holders, college students get as their first credit card. And it's very versatile because, like I said, every quarter of the year, it switches up. So right now we're coming to an end of the second quarter of the year, so pretty much this entire quarter I've been using it at wholesale clubs because that's what this current category is, wholesale clubs and gas stations. So moving on into the third quarter of the year, it's going to be PayPal, which means virtually everything on eBay, or really any other site. It doesn't just have to be eBay. eBay is just the first and the biggest site that comes to mind when it comes to PayPal transactions. It also goes for virtually any other site. Anything that's affiliated with PayPal in any way, shape, or form counts. And it also goes for restaurants, except I don't know how many of you are big on going out to eat. I'm personally not, but it's another example. So if you were to put your ordinary expenses on this card, I'm not telling you to go and buy stupid stuff. No one's telling you to do that. That's not the purpose of a credit card. And also, while I'm on the subject, every time I make a video referencing credit cards in any way, shape, or form, I always get one person out there saying,
Oh yeah, but interest rates. Interest is gonna kill you. What's the point of using the card to get silver and gold if all you're racking up is interest?
no one told you to rack up interest. What I tell people is to never pay interest. Interest is optional. Maybe not when we're talking about a mortgage or a car loan or something like that, but when it comes to using a credit card to pay your bills, to buy groceries at the store, to gas up the car, to pick up some tools, some equipment, to grab some silver and gold, just pay it off in full before the end of the month. Problem solved. That's it. Whatever you use this card on, just pay it off. If I use this card today, I'm going to pay it off tomorrow. Problem solved. The issue has been removed from the equation. Now it all comes down to whether or not you actually want the card. Now, if you don't want the card, don't get it. I'm not telling anybody to get the card if you don't want it. I'm just offering a pretty unique and strategic example of how to get free silver and gold. Because if you use this card on your regular expenses, if there's something that you need to buy, food at the grocery store, if you got to gas up the car, pay some bills, after you swipe the card on all of those things, just pay it off. Pay off the credit card, rake in all of the cash back, and use that cash back, which you wouldn't have gotten any other way, to get some free silver. Or utilize and take advantage and capitalize on what I'm going to do in the third quarter of the year, July, August, and September of 2020, to pick up some silver and gold right off of eBay and get 10% cash back for acquiring that silver and the gold. So this is something that I've always found to be pretty interesting. This is always something that I've considered to be really important. It takes a little bit of thinking, and it saves you a whole lot of money. It helps you stack a whole lot of money. So like I said, if you know somebody with this card, make sure you're using somebody's referral link, because if you're not going to use a referral link, you're not going to get a free $50 statement credit. So make sure you ask your friends that have this card for their referral link. If you don't know anybody with the card, I will include mine at the very top of the description. Obviously, you want to do your own research first, but once you've already done so, and if you decide for yourself that this is a card that you want to get, feel free to apply through my referral link or somebody else's. And as I always say, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy with a credit card and a decent amount of silver and gold in front of me, and I like to talk about both, and I like to intertwine the two to maximize my cash back and preserve as much wealth as possible. And like I said, every time I put $1 on this card, I pay that dollar off the next day, the second it shows up that I have a balance. So there's no such thing as carrying a balance in my life. There should not be such a thing as carrying a balance in your life, in my opinion, and from my perspective at least. Never pay interest, or never pay interest again. That's my motto. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content, brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers, so help us out. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the DYDSS military tee, available in 4 different colors. It's helping us raise funds and awareness for Military PTSD Inc., a nonprofit actively working to help improve the lives of our veterans. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, do you have any strategies other than the one that I shared, other than just using this card or maybe some other card? Do you have any other strategies when it comes to getting cash back, when it comes to saving money, when it comes to being able to get your hands on more or free silver and gold? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do not forget, if you're going to apply for the card, use someone's referral link, please. Don't apply for the card unless you apply for it through a referral link. You and the person will both get a free $50 statement credit. If you don't know somebody with one, you can use mine. Link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.